Here we are again, talking about another scandal involving the Secret Service. Now, this isn't the first time that a scandal has been involved when it comes to the Secret Service and the former President Obama, because it seems that even while he was in office, that the Secret Service couldn't behave. But considering the scandals that happened last year, considering what just happened with Kristi Noem's bag, yeah, this is getting idiotic. And, well, I want to show you how bad this is. You've already seen the video. You saw the video at the beginning of this. I'm going to show you a clip from NBC News. It is so bad that the mainstream media is having to talk about the guy almost taking out President Trump last year. That's how bad it is that they're having to talk about that. And you know that the mainstream media hates talking about that. Also, if you don't mind, hit like, subscribe, share this if you don't mind. So let's get into this funny clip from NBC News.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
A Secret Service spokesperson confirming to NBC News what they're calling an altercation between two active duty officers outside the home of former President Obama here in D.C. I want to show you a video. These are the two officers, like in a fight. We should be clear, NBC News does not have ownership of this video. The Secret Service says both officers involved are on suspension. NBC News reached out to the Obama's office. They are declining to comment. I want to go right to Vaughn Hilliard now here. First, beyond the fact that you have two apparently active duty officers in a fight while there's, I think, supposed to be on duty, do we know why it happened? And do we know anything else about this? As the Secret Service has previously, over the course of the last several years, faced some questions about the behavior of folks who work for the agency.
Of course, we're trying to nail down some of these details. We know that it happened at 2:30 in the morning last week. There were these two female officers that were serving through the Secret Service outside of the Washington, D.C. home of the Obamas. That is where this altercation that you were watching took place. Of course, the Secret Service has come under great scrutiny in recent years. Of course, paramount to that was last year in the assassination attempt on the life of then candidate Donald Trump. This is a moment in time for the Secret Service where they have ramped up their recruiting efforts. If you go around Washington, D.C., you'll see billboards trying to onboard individuals to join the service. This is now a Secret Service that is led by Sean Curran, who used to lead the detail for then candidate Donald Trump over the last 2 years. And so this is, again, kind of bringing the Secret Service into greater focus here. There are a lot of unanswered questions about exactly what prompted this altercation and what ultimately took place. But the Secret Service is confirming that this did take place between two Secret Service officers, Hallie, and that they are both on leave at this time.
Vaughn Hilliard, thanks for bringing us that developing news. We're going to keep an eye on that. Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
Now, you saw that. There was a call that went over the radio during all of this. It said, "I need a supervisor out here immediately before I whoop this girl's ass." One of the women said on the radio, the report states. Yes, this is actually what she said. Individuals involved were suspended from duty, and this matter is the subject of an internal investigation. I would hope so. The Secret Service has a very strict code of conduct for all employees, and any behavior that violates that code is unacceptable. You've got people publishing books talking about how, while working around primarily Obama, these Secret Service agents are doing things of a sexual nature in his home. Yeah, Secret Service agents doing something sexual in the home of the person they're supposed to be protecting. Yeah, that can't be good. And you've got this situation, you've got what they did, that entire crap show that was the almost taking out of our president. They Kristi Noem's bag. Them breaking into a person's business so that Kamala Harris's supporters could use a bathroom without the permission of the person whose business they were at. You know, there are so many scandals that's been going on there. It's about time that something gets fixed. But hey, this has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Thought I'd bring this to your attention. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.